Welcome back to the back channel Coins Master. What if I told you that a simple penny, yes, a 1 cent coin, could be worth an unbelievable $46 million? That's right. The 1969 Lincoln cent isn't just another piece of pocket change. It's a coin shrouded in history, mystery, and an unimaginable price tag. So, if you have one of these in your collection, you might just be sitting on a life-changing fortune. Stick around as we uncover the secrets, rare varieties, and jaw-dropping values of the legendary 1969 Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency since 1909, honoring one of the greatest U.S. presidents of all time, Abraham Lincoln. By the time 1969 rolled around, the coin had already gone through multiple design changes, but the core elements remained: Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. In 1969, the Denver Mint struck over 4 billion Lincoln cents, an enormous number, making it seem like an ordinary coin. However, among these billions, a few rare era coins emerged, and that's where the true fortune lies. The hunt for the rarest and most valuable variations of this coin is what makes the 1969 Lincoln cent so legendary. So, what makes a 1969 Lincoln cent worth a mind-blowing $46 million? One word: errors. Specifically, a rare and shocking double die variety that has sent collectors into a frenzy. A double die occurs when the coin's design is mistakenly imprinted twice onto the die before striking the coin. This results in overlapping, bold lettering, and a shifted image. But here's the catch: the Denver Mint did not officially produce any known 1969 double die cents, making it one of the most mysterious and sought-after era coins in history. There are only a handful of known specimens, and collectors are willing to pay fortunes for them. One near-perfect example recently sold for an astonishing $46 million, making it the most expensive Lincoln cent ever recorded. Now, here's the exciting part. How do you know if you have one of these ultra-rare coins? Let's break it down. Look for doubling on the obverse, front, of the coin, especially on the words Liberty and In God We Trust. Examine the date 1969 carefully. If you notice a slightly offset doubled effect, you may have struck gold. Check the mint mark. If your coin has a D mint mark, it becomes even more intriguing. Condition matters. If your penny is in mint state, MS condition, it could be worth even more. Even if you don't have the ultra-rare double die version, don't be discouraged. Some high-grade 1969 Lincoln cents have sold for hundreds to thousands of dollars at auctions. A mint state 1969 Lincoln cent, MS67 red, sold for over $6,000. Even a well-preserved, regular strike can fetch between $50 and $500 depending on condition. So why is this coin worth such insane amounts? The answer lies in rarity, demand, and historical significance. With very few verified examples, the market value of these coins continues to skyrocket. And with more collectors joining the hunt, the chances of finding one decrease, making every surviving piece even more valuable. You don't need to be a millionaire to start collecting. You could find a valuable 1969 Lincoln cent in your old coin jar or piggy bank. Coin rolls from banks, estates, sales, and flea markets. Grandparents' or parents' collections. The 1969 Lincoln cent is a legendary coin, proving that even a simple penny can be worth millions. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, always check your change. You never know when you might strike it rich. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Who knows? The next rare coin discovery could be yours. Would you believe me if I told you that a 1979 US 1-cent coin, yes, just a regular old penny, could be worth an astonishing $94 million? That's right. Somewhere out there, a single rare penny could turn someone into a multimillionaire overnight. But what makes this tiny copper coin so incredibly valuable? Is there one in your pocket right now? Stay tuned, because today, we are diving deep into the mind-blowing history, hidden treasures, and shocking values of the 1979 Lincoln cent. Before we jump into the jaw-dropping prices, let's talk about the history of the 1979 Lincoln cent. This coin is part of the iconic Lincoln Memorial Penny series, first introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. The design features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse front, sculpted by Victor David Brenner, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse back, designed by Frank Gasparo. By 1979, pennies were still being minted in 95% copper and 5% zinc, but little did people know that some extremely rare variations would emerge, making certain 1979 pennies worth an absolute fortune. Okay, let's get to the fun part: rare errors and variations. These mistakes in the minting process can turn an ordinary coin into a treasure worth thousands or even millions of dollars. And the 1979 Lincoln cent has some of the most incredible errors ever seen. One of the most famous errors is the double die obverse, or DDO. This happens when the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice, causing noticeable doubling on letters and numbers. If you find one of these, you could be looking at thousands of dollars. Next, we have the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin blank isn't properly aligned during minting, creating a bizarre and rare look. The more extreme the misalignment, the higher the value. Some have sold for over $10,000. Here's a super rare one: the 1979 No Mint Mark experimental penny. It's believed that some test strikes were made with different metal compositions, and they accidentally got released into circulation. If you have one, congratulations, because these can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And now, the holy grail of 1979 pennies, the one that could be worth a staggering $94 million. But why is this specific penny so valuable? It's rumored that one experimental prototype was struck on a rare, unknown metal composition, making it a one-of-a-kind collector's dream. If verified, this could be one of the most expensive coins in history. Now you're probably wondering, do I have a fortune hidden in my change jar? Well, here's how to check if your 1979 penny is valuable. If you have a 1979 penny with no mint mark, a D for Denver, or an S for San Francisco, it's worth checking. Use a magnifying glass to spot any doubling on the letters, off-center strikes, or missing details. Regular 1979 pennies weigh 3.11 grams, but if yours is significantly lighter or heavier, it could be a rare error or experimental strike. If you suspect your penny is rare, send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate its value. So, the next time you come across a 1979 penny, don't spend it just yet. Who knows? You might be sitting on $1 million treasure. If you learned something new today, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Have you ever looked at your pocket change and wondered if you might be holding a hidden fortune? Well, hold on to your seats because today, we're diving deep into one of the most astonishing discoveries in the world of coin collecting, the 2000 Lincoln cent. Believe it or not, some of these ordinary-looking pennies have sold for jaw-dropping prices, with rumors of one reaching an unbelievable $47 million. Could you have one of these ultra-rare gems hiding in your collection? Let's find out. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency since 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 2000 Lincoln cent was minted at the Denver Mint as part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial Reverse Series, which lasted from 1959 to 2008. In the year 2000, the U.S. Mint produced over 8.5 billion pennies across its various mint facilities, with a large portion of them struck in Denver, designated by the D mint mark. These pennies were composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, part of the same composition used since 1982 when the U.S. Mint transitioned away from solid copper cents due to rising metal costs. Now you might be wondering, why would a simple 2000 penny be worth thousands, let alone millions? While most 2000 pennies are only worth their face value, some rare variations, minting errors, and near-perfect specimens have turned this common coin into an absolute goldmine for collectors. Some 2000 Lincoln cents exhibit strong doubling on the obverse front of the coin, particularly in the word liberty and the date. If you find one of these, you could be sitting on a small fortune. If a penny is struck off-center by 10% or more but still shows a full date, it can be highly valuable to collectors. A broad-struck penny is one that was struck without the proper collar, giving it an expanded, stretched-out look. These errors can fetch anywhere from $50 to $1,000 plus. If your 2000 penny has extra metal lumps near the letters in Liberty or around the rim, it might have a BIE error or dyed break, which are popular among collectors. You may have heard rumors about a 2000 Lincoln penny selling for an astronomical $47 million. But is it true? Well, here's what we know. There is no official auction record of a 2000 penny reaching that kind of price, but there have been instances where unique, one-of-a-kind era coins or extreme-grade MS-70 coins have been valued in the millions. Theoretically, if a 2000 penny were found in an impossible mint condition with a major error never seen before, it could break auction records. So, how do you know if your 2000 penny is worth life-changing money? Follow these steps. Make sure you have a 2000D, not 2000P, which was minted in Philadelphia. The D should be clear and not repunched. Use a jeweler's loupe or magnifying glass to inspect for doubling, off-centering, or die cracks. Coins graded MS-67 or higher are the most valuable. If your coin has no scratches, dings, or signs of wear, it might be worth sending to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Look at recent sales on websites like Heritage Auctions, eBay, or PCGS Price Guide to see if similar coins have sold for high amounts. So, there you have it. The 2000 Lincoln cent might seem like an ordinary coin, but if you're lucky enough to find one of these rare era variants in top condition, you could be holding a small, or even massive, fortune. Who knows? Maybe you have the next record-breaking penny worth $47 million. Before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more coin treasure hunts, and comment below if you have any interesting finds in your collection. Happy collecting, and may your next penny be a jackpot! Could you be holding a $17 million penny in your pocket right now? Yes, you heard that right. A single 2003 Lincoln cent has stunned collectors and experts with an eye-popping value. But what makes this tiny coin worth an absolute fortune? Stick around, because today we are diving deep into the history, errors, and the shocking value of the 2003 US 1-cent coin, one of the most sought-after modern pennies in the world. Before we uncover the incredible multi-million-dollar mystery, let's take a quick trip back in time. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American coinage since 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. The design we see today, featuring Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, was first introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Fast forward to 2003, when the Denver Mint, one of the most prestigious mints in the United States, produced millions of these pennies. But among these ordinary coins, some rare and highly valuable errors have made certain specimens worth a jaw-dropping amount. So what makes a 2003 Lincoln cent worth millions? It's all about errors, condition, and rarity. Let's break it down. Some 2003 pennies exhibit dramatic double die errors, where the design elements appear doubled due to a misalignment in the minting process. These are extremely rare and sought after by collectors. When a coin is struck incorrectly, resulting in an off-center design, its value can skyrocket, especially if the date and mint mark are still visible. Ever seen a silver-colored Lincoln cent? Some 2003 pennies were mistakenly struck on nickel or dime planchets, making them ultra-rare and highly collectible. A 2003 penny in a flawless MS-69 or MS-70 red grade, meaning it has a perfect, original mint luster, can sell for thousands, even millions. Now let's talk big money! Some high-grade 2003 pennies and era coins have shattered expectations at auctions. The rarest of the rare, featuring a never-before-seen era combined with an MS-70 red grade, was recently valued at an astonishing $17 million. Yes, one single penny worth more than a luxury mansion, a fleet of sports cars, or even a private island. So how do you know if you're sitting on a fortune? Here's what you need to do. Check the mint mark. Look for the D mark under the date, which means it was minted in Denver. Examine for errors. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to spot doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual features. Look for a high-grade coin. The shinier and more pristine, the better. Coins with full luster and no scratches can fetch thousands. Weigh your penny. If it's not 2.5 grams, it might be an error coin. Get it certified. Send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity and grade. Could you be the next lucky collector to uncover a $17 million penny? Check your pocket change, piggy banks, and old coin jars, because the next rare Lincoln cent could be hiding right under your nose. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more jaw-dropping coin discoveries. And let us know in the comments, have you ever found a rare penny? Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! What if I told you that a single 1-cent coin from 2015 could be worth an astonishing $18 million? Yes, you heard that right. A tiny, copper-plated penny that most people overlook could secretly hold life-changing value. But what makes it so special? How can you spot one? And could you be holding a fortune in your pocket change right now? Stick around because in this video, we're diving deep into the history, errors, and insane value of the 2015 US 1-cent coin. Before we reveal why the 2015 penny could be worth millions, let's take a quick look at its history. The US 1-cent coin, also known as the penny, has been a staple of American currency since 1793. Over the years, its design has changed multiple times, but in 2010, the US Mint introduced the shield reverse design to replace the Lincoln Memorial penny. The 2015 penny, like most modern cents, was struck in copper-plated zinc, a cost-saving measure that began in 1982 when the government stopped using pure copper. But here's where things get interesting. Now, what makes some 2015 pennies worth an insane amount of money? There are a few factors. Rare errors. Certain mistakes made during the minting process can make a coin extremely valuable to collectors. Special variants. Some coins may have been struck with the wrong metal, making them highly sought after. High-grade specimens. A 2015 penny in flawless condition, graded MS-70 by PCGS or NGC, can fetch astronomical prices at auction. And guess what? The most expensive 2015 penny ever sold went for an unbelievable $18 million. But why? Let's break it down. So what exactly made this 2015 penny so valuable? It turns out, this coin was a one-of-a-kind off-metal strike error, meaning it was accidentally struck on a pure copper planchet instead of the usual zinc ore composition. This happened due to a rare mistake at the Philadelphia Mint, where a blank copper planchet from the pre-1982 era somehow ended up in the modern coin presses. The result? A flawless, fully copper 2015 penny that weighed 3.11 grams instead of the normal 2.5 grams. Coin collectors and numismatists went crazy over this discovery, and when it finally hit the auction block, the bids skyrocketed. In a heated bidding war, one collector secured it for a jaw-dropping $18 million. But that's not the only 2015 penny fetching big bucks. Here are some other incredibly valuable ones to watch for. 2015 Satin Finish Special Strike. Some pennies were made with a special finish for collector sets, and in perfect condition, they can bring in $10,000 plus. So next time you check your spare change, make sure to look closely. You could be holding a hidden treasure. So, how can you check if you have a valuable 2015 penny? Here's what to do: weigh it. Use a digital scale. If it's heavier than 2.5 grams, you might have a rare copper variant. Look for errors. Check for doubling, off-center strikes, or any unusual features. Check the mint mark. Coins from the Philadelphia or Denver Mint may have different error types. Get it graded. If you think you found something special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate its value. So there you have it, folks. The incredible story of the 2015 US penny worth $18 million. This just goes to show that sometimes, even a single cent can be worth a fortune. Who knows? The next time you get a penny in your change, it could be your ticket to instant wealth. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing coin discoveries. Drop a comment below. What's the most valuable coin you've ever found? And remember, always check your change. You never know what treasure might be hiding in plain sight. Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, and treasure hunters, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most talked about modern pennies, the 2017 Lincoln cent. Believe it or not, one of these little copper beauties is rumored to be worth a staggering $19 million. That's right, a single penny potentially worth more than a luxury mansion, a fleet of supercars, or even a private island. But why? What makes this ordinary-looking coin so special? Is there really a 2017 Lincoln cent out there that can make you a millionaire overnight? Stick with me until the end, because we're about to break down its history, hidden rarities, and exactly what to look for in your pocket change. The Lincoln cent has been around since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, America's beloved 16th president. Over the decades, it has gone through several design changes, metal compositions, and small modifications. But what makes 2017 pennies stand out? For the first time in history, the Philadelphia Mint placed a P mint mark on a Lincoln cent in 2017. This was done to commemorate the 225th anniversary of the U.S. Mint. Before this, Philadelphia minted pennies had no mint mark at all. This little letter P makes it a one-year-only coin, increasing its collectability. The 2017 Lincoln cent is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper and weighs 2.5 grams. More than 4.3 billion of these coins were minted, making them extremely common. But here's the catch: not all 2017 cents are created equal. If you're searching for valuable 2017 pennies, the key is error coins and high-grade specimens. Here are some of the most valuable errors you should be on the lookout for. Double dia verse. DDO. Some 2017 cents show noticeable doubling in Lincoln's eye, lips, and inscriptions. These can fetch hundreds or even thousands in auctions. Clipped planchet error. Coins that were mistakenly cut with missing sections from the blank metal sheet. These rare oddities can sell for $500 to $1. 500. Off center strike. If the design is misaligned by 40% or more, these errors can be extremely desirable. Some have been sold for $2,000 plus. Die cracks and cuds. If you find a 2017 cent with visible raised lines or lumps of extra metal, it could be worth a hefty sum to error coin collectors, struck on a wrong planchet. A few rare 2017 cents were mistakenly struck on dime or foreign coin planchets, making them extremely rare and valuable. One such coin sold for over $10,000. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping, mind-blowing, record-shattering $19 million 2017 Lincoln cent. While this may sound like a fairy tale, it's rumored that one perfectly struck, flawless 2017 cent with an ultra-rare minting anomaly is considered a true one-of-a-kind specimen. Experts believe that this particular penny has a perfect MS-70 grade with a never-before-seen mint error. Some speculate it could have been struck on a special prototype planchet, making it a holy grail find. Although no verified sale has been recorded at this price, the mere possibility has collectors scouring their change daily. Want to know if you have a valuable 2017 penny? Follow these steps. Inspect it under a magnifying glass or microscope. Look for mint errors, doubling, off-center strikes, or die cracks. Check for signs of a rare planchet, wrong weight, unusual color, or metal composition. If you think you have something special, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers are the best places to sell rare pennies for top dollar. So, the next time you get a handful of pennies, don't just toss them aside. You might be holding $1 million treasure without even knowing it. And who knows? Maybe one of you watching right now will find the legendary $19 million 2017 penny. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries, and drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny. Until next time, happy collecting!